He's not perfect for sure. There's a reason he's, a backup or a low end starter, I would say, in his prime. If he was healthy, he could be, I could say, I would say he'd be a lower end starter. There are some people in this league that I would take Tyrod Taylor over. Every one of the Jets starting quarterbacks last year, I would take him over. So, Tyrod back to back mobility. Okay. So just showing off some of the mobility of Tyrod. Nothing open, as you can see. He's looking to Waller. Waller doesn't get open. Obviously, some quick pressure. And some people will like talk about, him with the Giants or his record with the Giants, which actually his record with the Giants, I don't think was even that bad. And he actually had some decent stats with him. But understand that he was throwing to guys like his receivers were Jalen Hyatt, Sterling Shepard with no offensive line. Like it's not like he was playing with a star-studded cast of people. Look at this play. He gets to the bottom of his drop and he has three people rushing him, makes a play, pulls the ball away. Good job with the ball security. And then obviously scrambles for a few yards here. The first play, he got rid of the ball. Again, really nothing overly special in terms of like process or anything like that. But you could just see, he gets to, again, the bottom of his drop, top of his drop, however you want to phrase it. And there's already a guy in his face, two guys in his face, three guys coming free, four guys coming free. The Giants' offensive line was booty. So we have to consider that when we're evaluating Tyrod Taylor and his stats or anything like that. And let me actually just look, Tyrod Taylor. Let's see. Okay. All right. Next play. Middle of the field, shot and seam. Okay. Yeah, he had 1,300 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 picks on this Giants team. Take it. Take it. Last year, let's say with the Jets team, if he has to play 6 games again, is that, 8 touchdowns and 2 picks, 3 picks? Yeah, I would say so. He's definitely working with more talent. So 3-by-1, middle of the field, shot in the seam. Let's see. Okay. I'm okay. The decision is I'm okay with it here. Obviously he's going to key on, Darren Waller quite a bit because Darren Waller is their most talented receiver. He sees that the hook to seam here. He carries it up the seam, passing it off to the deep safety. Looks like they're in a 6, so anything vertical he's going to match. This inside safety, which he does. Tyrod Taylor again has faith that he can get over top of this linebacker whilst getting underneath the safety, throwing a ball up there, hoping that Darren Waller can make a play. No, he doesn't make a play, but I'll take it. Again, a little bit more aggressive here. Again, knows he's going to pass through that linebacker, throws the ball. Not the best mechanics. You could see he's definitely on his toes right here. We don't want the toes. Doesn't step into the throw. Doesn't rotate fully over that foot. We're not going to go over so much mechanics and like the little intricacies with Tyler Taylor because I'm sure people don't really care that much, but good shot. Good job of the DB getting his arm in there. You'd like to see maybe Darren Waller extend to the ball instead of letting the ball attack him. Maybe could have caught it. But I like the aggressiveness of Tyrod here to try to throw that ball into the seam or up the seam, considering it's 1st and 10. If this was, 3rd and 10, okay, maybe want to see him go elsewhere with the ball. But I like the aggressiveness on first down to take that shot into the seam. Again, see the middle field is open, or at least that safety separates. Again, has faith in Waller to bend that inside a little bit underneath that safety and gives his player a chance to make a play. Obviously doesn't, but still. Tyrod 1, 2, 3, reset feet, check 2, deliver. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if this is gonna be on the front side right here. Passing strength to the field. Okay. Let me see his eyes in the other view. So we got like 2nd and 15 here. Yeah, good job getting through his reads. Looks like he's gonna be reading like one and then reading the smash concept right here. And then checks this again, sees it, throws it. Again, initially checks that. Doesn't like what he sees, gets to the outside. Again, doesn't necessarily like what he sees. He can get a few yards here, but he's looking for the corner out here. There's two guys over the top, doesn't want to go there. Again, gets back to Waller on the crosser, gets the ball there. A little bit behind, but still. Middle of the field, check the middle of the field, look at Waller, get to the outside smash concept, doesn't like it. Gets back to Waller, sees him crossing behind that DB, but feels some pressure from the right side. Has to shuffle in the pocket a little bit. Nice shuffle in the pocket just to give himself a clean throwing lane. Throws the ball a little bit behind Waller. He's still able to make the adjustment and catch the ball. All right, pretty smooth there. 1, 2, back to the 1. It's a good job. Okay, Tyrod bucket. Like throw it in the bucket, I guess. Uh, Empty here. 3 by 2 to the field. Checking the passing strength first. And the thing with Tyrod is he has one of the prettier deep balls you're going to see. His deep ball accuracy is it's upper tier. So think this is probably going to be his first reader off the jump. It's probably going to be 1 to the 2 there. As soon as he hands off that, or as soon as he takes that ball, he's checking that safety. If that safety is not going to get over, I'm sure Tyrod likes his matchup. He knows he has like that slot fade right there from the number 2, holds that safety or sees the safety holding. So again, decides to take the shot there. And what does he see? Even, leaving, lead him a little bit to the outside. Obviously, right? You're going to trust your guy to get vertical, but you want to throw it outside versus leverage versus the inside leverage. Perfect shot. Perfect. Like, look at the location of that ball. Literally could not, like, you can't put it in a better spot. Money. Money throw. Quick enough, it has enough like oomph on it where it gets there before the safety, but enough touch on it to get over that DB. Again, really good job just processing it, post snap, see that safety sit, take the shot. Amazing deep ball. He's a really, really good deep ball. Knock on wood, hopefully Rodgers doesn't go down at all this year or anything like that. But with that being said, if Tyrod comes in, Mike Williams is going to benefit, or at least he's going to feel a little bit more. I would say he probably get more targets with Tyrod than he would with Rodgers, but depending on the situation, I guess I can't really necessarily say that, right? Um, Tyrod takes sack. Okay, the 2 things he's guilty of a little bit, taking sacks. Sometimes he can hang on to a read for a little bit too long. He's not always the smoothest processor. So I would say hanging on to reads, taking sacks, and then almost at times being too risk adverse are some of his major flaws. But take a sack. Let's see from under center here. Single back, play action, mesh concept. I want to get rid of the ball, right? It's first down. Dump it off. Play action, smash concept, smash to the bottom, and then a mesh to the middle. Looks like he might read that smash first. Which honestly, if he's reading that smash, this is not unless he gets some ground there. Let's see if he gains some ground. Not the cleanest. Gets the mesh. Would like to see him just dump the ball off. Whether it be to Waller right here, whether it be to Barkley and just take a few yards here, live to fight another down. Well, that kind of goes against what I'm saying, right? Because I say live to fight another down, taking a sack might not be the worst thing in the world, but getting rid of the ball and just getting a few yards is also never a bad idea. Play action. I don't know if he checks that smash concept really quick, gets his eyes to the mesh. And at this point, again, maybe he's feeling a little bit of pressure that isn't there because he's so used to it with the Giants, but I would like to see him say a little bit more patient in the pocket here. There's no reason for this big movement. Again, he's just expecting guys to be there because the Giants offensive line is so bad, but you have Waller there who's open enough to hit him and maybe get a few yards, maybe even break a tackle and get a touchdown. And if not Waller, you have Saquon who sits it down right here. Either one of these guys one-on-one with a safety. Get rid of the ball. We don't want to feel some phantom pressure and drop right here. There's no reason. Now, if he wants to slide a little bit, you feel some of that pressure. You want to start shuffling and getting up through this gap. Okay, fine. But you have 2 guys open, for a few yards here. Takes an unnecessary sack. Tyrod dot ineligible downfield, I guess was the call. I don't know. Okay, another single back set. Play action, cuts it short. He's going to do that a lot with the Giants because he's feeling pressure. That may not even be there at times. Just a ridiculous ball, right? Okay, so play action. You have a Yankee concept here. Post over. Typically you're going to read the post first because if that safety carries, you're going to throw the over. But they do a good job passing it off of the Bills. Tyrod sees the post out leverage to the inside, the deep DB, and makes a ridiculous throw. Play action. It actually looks like he checks the over first. Oh no, maybe he actually checks that post first. Checks the post first, see the safety over the top. Okay, doesn't want that. Gets to the over, goes to throw it, pulls it away, doesn't want it. Rolls out to the left where he has the post and the flat from Barkley, and then again makes an absurd throw. In terms of not an absurd throw, in terms of like, hey, it's the tightest window ever, but the fact that he's rolling to his left, away from a uh, defensive lineman who's chasing him, replaces the left foot, swings the left foot out to maintain his balance because he doesn't want to fall over it, so he swings it out. Some disassociation from the lower to the upper, tight elbow, and puts the ball in an absolutely money spot. Could not throw that ball better. Look at that. Yeah, there was some type of penalty. Had nothing to do with Tyrod getting the ball there. Didn't count. Doesn't matter. It's a ridiculous play. Tyrod general accuracy. Okay. Single back. We got I form. I form right. Play action again. Pulls it a little bit short. Probably again feeling that pressure from Giants. Got a sail concept. Vertical, crosser, flat. Vertical is going to be obviously buttoned up, hits the flat. And play action. Check that deep shot. Not there. Gonna look at the intermediate read. Not there. Now Waller is open in terms of out leveraging his guys to the sideline. Puts the ball right on him. Nice general accuracy. Just put it right on his chest. Good reads. Again, get out of it. No, right. Hit Waller for easy 20-yard gain or whatever that was, 15-yard gain. Read spot concept. So whenever curl, a corner, and a flat. A snag, corner, and a flat. The triangle read. And check this first. Everybody's playing over top of this. You're not gonna hit this, right? You're not gonna hit this corner based on the DBs playing so far off here. So now it's gonna be, basically a two route concept with this out of the picture. Now, is he expanding? Is he sitting? If he's sitting on this, throw to Waller. If he's expanding to Waller, then throw the snag. Throws the snag. Good job. Good processing there. Nice and quick. Can't hit the vertical. Again, read that conflict defender. Hit the snag. Easy first down. All right, it was a first down, let's say. 30-yard line. Yeah. Yeah, gets the first down. Take it. Take what's there. Tyrod scramble. All right. Play action. Again, rolling out to the right. Is there anything open here? Let's say if he were to get his eyes backside and throw that to number 83 right there, then yeah, sure. But he's obviously going to roll out and read that play side first. There's nothing open. Defender in his face, makes a move, stiff arm. Another defender in his face, makes a move, stiff arm. Another defender. Like he can still move, right? For 34 years old. Spin him, stiff arm him, maintain the balance. Another guy coming at a high angle over the top. Get underneath of him. Another guy with a blocker underneath, undercut him. Some nice running from Tyrod. We haven't really had a running quarterback or a quarterback who could scramble in a bit. Well, I guess Zach Wilson could, right? I guess Sam could too. I guess Gino could. None of them are Tyrod though. Tyrod dot. DOT dot. All right. Empty 3x2 to the field.